Bloodborne counterpart, and you have nightmares. He is literally a human head with just with spider legs coming out of it. He
That's
is
one way to start the stream.
freakish. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, we had Orphan of Kos in Elden Ring basically yesterday, and it's just like, of why?
Yeah.
Like, just why? Yeah, I know. Hit that. And what's wrong with starting up in the middle of a random conversation?
Yeah.
You know, it's not major and that.
Yeah, I got a message on my phone. I wonder what it is. Oh, that's how my friend started the stream.
I'm sorry, the box has to be... The box has to be this tall to be eligible for the stream.
No.
Yeah, so... I mean, really, these should have been the other way around, going by numbers on them.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, Alex has fished out more stuff from...
The deceased card game from a few months ago.
Bin.
Yes.
And I have a set that has been exciting me since... How long ago did they announce one of the cards that were going to be in this thing?
I don't know.
Like, probably start of the year time? Something like that. Because they're reviving a archetype that I really, really liked.
Yeah.
As much as they're not reprinting the rest of them, which includes some of the best cards of the archetype.
Some of them, just
they're not
the ones they felt were the most important for the actual strategy of what they're including.
Yeah, but they really need to reprint the rest, because some of them, well, most of them have never seen a reprint. They were just printed in the original dual terminal sets, and have never been seen since.
Yeah, hidden arsenal, but yeah.
Well. But depending where you are in the world, because, you know, like you've had, the actual dual terminals which were released, Japan and even America got some of them. They did then Japan also had dual terminal booster packs, as a sort of reprint. So, I mean, I'm just throwing in English reprints, because Japan has reprinted the entire dual terminal stuff at some point.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for English release, we've never had the entire archetype reprinted. Only I think it was when I looked, 4 or 5 of was it 17 cards have been reprinted.
If anyone's wondering what archetype we're talking about...
Nope, you'll find out when we get to it.
Okay.
So...
But it's kind of probably pretty obvious by now.
Yeah, I mean, I have mentioned it in a past thing.
So yes.
But
also the fact that we mentioned dual terminal and we mentioned that it's one that's...
Well, I mean, the fact that the box is called Terminal Revenge should imply it's dual terminal archetype related.
True.
Because, you had, between that name or Hidden Arsenal and... Was that what they called the recent reprint set?
Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1.
Yeah, they need to do... Chapter 2 should include the archetype I like in it.
That's if they felt like it's sold enough to warrant making Chapter 2.
Well, but then if you're printing new stuff of the archetype, I mean, come on, Konami knows these things would sell anyway. Because, I mean, I'm trying to think what other archetypes would be in that one.
Well, I mean, you got...
Ally of Justice, which were ones that people did have a lot of interest in. Were in there. It
every other
might...
archetype except the one that you...
Yeah, I'm just thinking what else. I think the Worms also would be in there. And Worms did get meta back in the day.
With Worm Yagan and Worm Zex.
Yeah. I think one other one I know people at least just like for collection's sake, which could do with they could expand on, is the Gem Knights.
Gem Knights have had quite a few expansions.
Yeah, I didn't realise they had. I mean, they could then use a reprint for the older ones.
Sure.
So, I didn't actually expect you to catch that.
Yep.
Hence why I was throwing it off to the side rather than at you. For our noted awesomeness, Alex did it with his head.
Yep. my teeth.
Somehow stuck to your nose like a rhino's horn. So, yeah.
Alright, pack number 1. What have we got?
Ooh. Sprite Sprint.
That's a good one already.
Medallion of the Ice Barrier, so you've got new Ice Barrier things.
Ooh,
Spiritual
Rampengu. I like Rampengu.
Yeah, there we are. There's the first of our archetype.
Power Planner.
Yep. So, Ice Jade Rain Angerine?
Agerine, yeah.
Yeah.
Agerine, yeah. Or Rhine, whatever.
Yeah, that's... So yeah, this is the smaller set types, but everything's holographic. So... Yeah. Oh, Infernoid Onuku?
Yeah.
Onuku?
Onuku. Yeah. Infernoids came out at the start of Arc 5.
Sacrifice level up, so you got some support for XYZ stuff. Gen X and Dean.
There's one of the new Gen X cards. Gen X Undine.
Interesting that they are using the R naming on it, because that was one of the sub-archetypes originally. I think that was the second wave of them, because I think Ally was the third. I might be getting those two the wrong way around. Because you just had the core sort of Gen X ones, then you had the R, and then you had the Allies. Electrode Beast Cation?
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that
Gigantic
is a good
Sprite.
pull. Gigantic Sprite. Very good card, used in one of the most annoying archetypes of all time. And, yeah, very, very good card. Obviously, it's not the most annoying, as I think most people know.
Birdman!
That belongs to Snake Eyes at the moment.
Toy box.
There's no more Tronic or toys.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, it could be used with. Well, it does require flipping stuff being face down, so. But it can be used with just generic flip face down stuff, because you don't have to have toy for all the for that ability, the other ability. Void Breach.
Well, that's going to be a Infernal card,
Yeah.
that one.
Blazing Cartisa the Virtuous.
She's a good card. She was quite a bad.
Albaz 1.
Albaz. And
The legendary Exodia Incarnate.
yes, indeed. That one was the one that was in one of the legendary decks, I believe. I think it was legendary decks 2? I don't think I ever got. No, I didn't get one. So yeah, that must have been legendary decks 2.
Orcust Heart Horror.
Yeah. I remember when Orcust was the best archetype, and that card was an absolute
Ritual
pain.
Beast Ulti Canahawk.
That card had been limited for one for a very long time because it was very good.
Division.
Never heard of it.
I mean, there are new ones in
Yeah.
here, so. Barox. Wow. How often do you see fusion monsters without effects nowadays?
That's an old card, obviously.
Also, random attack and defense stats.
Yeah.
80 and 30 for their last bits, because usually they work in blobs of 50.
There were some cards in the past that did weird things. That is an amazing pull.
Kara Divincarnate.
Yes, she is an insanely good card that will tribute your opponent's entire field.
Me?
I think so, anyway.
Tributing all face-up monsters on the field that activated their effects this turn. Oh yeah, in your opponent's monster. Yeah. Just trying to read out that whole.
She's pretty nuts.
Electro Blaster.
That's an old card, I think.
Infernoid
Petrulia.
Sprite Pixies. RG next turning.
That's
think
another
that-
one of the new cards.
I was about to say, yeah, I don't recall this being one of the original roster.
Yeah, that's one of the other new Gen X monsters.
Snatch Steel. Well, there's a classic.
Yeah, it just recently got brought back to 1 on the ban list. Because I guess they didn't learn the first time. But from what I hear, it's not actually been doing a whole lot, which doesn't actually surprise me, to be honest. With the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh!
There we are. Genix Ally Axel.
Is that the new one?
No, this is one of the OGs.
Yeah, that looks one of the OGs.
Well, it's an ally rather than an arse anyway, so they don't see, like the new ones so far have only been R Genixes, so. Because yeah, the one other thing which they did change was the original Genix synchros all required controller. And then when they moved into the Ally and R, they just were Genix tuners.
Yeah.
I mean, with the exception of the new one we just got.
Some of them don't even require Genix tuner.
No, all of the Genix synchro were requiring a tuner, which was the Genix line.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't think of that out of justice.
Yeah. But but then like the only, at least in the original roster, the only other Genix tuner monsters had an ability to become Genix controllers, so they could be used for the core 4.
Yeah.
So
Petrulia
again,
Void.
Void.
Reignition.
Sprite Red.
I think that's one of the good ones.
Synchro Creed. Just draw a load of cards based if you have a load of synchros on the field. Oh, 1 card, and then if you have more than 3, then you get more. Yeah. Not bad if you play a Synchro Swarm deck.
Yeah. Although, it depends really, I guess, like if it fills the slot of a different kind of card that would draw cards more effectively.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, if you're in Synchro Swarm, like I said, it could be. The Golden Sword Soul.
Only available previously in the Albaz structure deck.
Spiritual Beast Tamer Winder, so more for the spirit characters, I guess.
The Ritual Beast archetype. She's the
only... Oh, no, so not who I was thinking of then.
She has...
So what I was thinking of is the, whatchamacallit, the 4 elemental, sort of sprite users.
Think of Guardian?
No. Hang on. So I have an old art of one of them. So is it? Thought I had it on the also art.
I was talking about Sky Striker. Oh, as
yeah.
in...
There we are. Yeah.
Oh, the...
Yeah, whichever group that Storming Wind is under. That's what I was thinking they might have been linked with there.
No. She, when she is destroyed by a battle...
Although the design is fairly close to that group's design.
Well, I mean, she is called Winder.
Yeah. Like I said, it does have a similar design to it, so... Hexa, Spirit of the Ice Barrier. Little thing. Another Electro Beast Cation. Sprite Starter.
Another good card for the sprites. That card is a card you need 3 of if you want to play Sprite.
Even though it's burning your life points?
Yep. But have you seen any of the points of any of the Sprite monsters?
I wasn't really reading them then.
This is like attack points, isn't it?
Yeah, original
Yeah,
attack.
they have barely any.
Ah.
Like the most, I think, is like 11 or 13.
Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. Infernoid.
6.
Void Breach. Scrap Goblin.
Goblin, yeah, not Golem. That's a different card.
Yep. Georgius, Swordsman of the Ice Barrier.
Must be a new Ice Barrier.
Well, if they were putting Ice Barrier stuff in here, it was bound to be at least something new for them.
Although I wouldn't say that for Sprite. I think they're just in there for reprints. Because they're really good cards and haven't been reprinted.
The Ice Barrier were always one of those popular archetypes out of the dual terminals.
Only really the Synchros. The rest of the cards kind of really didn't do a whole lot. Jet's a good Sprite monster.
Jet. Mirrored Jade the Ice Blade Dragon.
A card that has caused many people to have aneurysms.
Fallen Abaz plus 1 fusion synchro XYZ or link. Basically, 1 extra deck monster.
Yep.
Bar
That's
Pendulum.
The strongest card in the Albaz archetype. It is the main card from the Albaz structure deck and is a pain in the ass.
Mirror Match. Electrode Beast Anion. Ice Jade
Hello.
Glimmer Angarine.
Yeah. She's the boss of the Ice Jade archetype. She is very good. Also, she's a generic level 10 synchro, I believe. Oh no,
Water.
Water tuner.
Yeah, but not that hard to really throw
generic for a water archetype. If you already got water tuners in your deck, you might as well throw her in if you can get to a 10.
Well, then Ib the World Chalice Justicar. Synchro tuner.
She got banned, I think, at some point, and maybe they brought her back.
Freezing Chains. Sprite Garaber. Toy Soldier.
Hey.
Infernoid Decatron.
Yes, that's like the starter of the Infernoid deck. You really need Decatron if you want to play Infernoids. Because Decatron, I think, sends an Infernoid from your deck to your graveyard, and its level becomes the same as the monster you sent.
And copies the name as well, and effect.
Yeah.
It just becomes them apart from attack and defense.
Yeah. So it's pretty good.
Power Planner. Infernoid Segit.
Yeah.
There's Controller. The backbone of the Gen X,
Yeah.
basically. Gathering Light. Do a Power Tool Dragon, basically. Arms of Gen X Return 0.
Oh, that's the new Gen X Synchro.
That one is also heavily based on one of the Ally Gen X in design. Because there is a very similar looking one. Yeah, just Dark Tuner, which I think they did is what they did for some of them.
Yeah, that's the new Gen X Synchro.
Your opponent activates a monster effect. Banish one monster from your graveyard with the same attribute, negate the activation. And if you do, destroy it. You can only banish each attribute once per turn.
Meaning it can have multiple negations if your opponent has...
Mixed attributes.
Yeah, mixed attributes.
Once per turn you can target up to 6 Gen X monsters with different attributes that are banished and or in your graveyard and shuffle them back into your deck. Then destroy that many cards in the spell and trap zones. So it's got recycling built in as well.
Yeah. All
I mean, in a pure G-Nex deck, you would have a mix of pretty much every attribute.
Yeah.
I think light might be the only one that they would struggle with.
And this Turing was a light.
Yeah, I can't remember, like... Because obviously, all the Ally of Justice stuff was dark, because it was designed to counter the worms, which were light.
Yeah.
So... And then, like I said, the core roster were just, you know, aside from Controller, and I think maybe one of the support ones, they were built around fire, water, you know, wind and earth. The RG-Nex is played with the same types. Sacrifice level up. Bunch of beast bodies. That one there just makes me think of Leomon.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Toy box. Ritual beast Utai Katahor.
Oh, that's one of the new ones.
And Gigantic
another
Sprite.
Gigantic Sprite. Sick. I might want the Ulti Canahawk after this. Just because it's a new Ritual Beast and I have Ritual Beast deck.
No, I remember this one from the early bits. The problem is the colour of the card makes you can't really read the name.
Sengenjin.
Yeah. I think it was in the early cards.
I can't remember what the...
There was definitely something that looked similar.
I think he's to do with the horse archetype?
He says he's always treated as a Millennium card on the thing.
Millennium. Oh yeah, maybe he's with like the new Millennium stuff.
Synchro Panic.
Oh, the new Exodia cards, I think is what it was tied to.
Frozen Domain of the Ice Barrier. Spriggan's Kit.
Yeah.
Broniac the Magical. Oh, they upgraded this guy.
Broniac.
Yeah, the magical. Because he was just a regular, just Broniac the Ice Dragon originally. So they've done an evolved form for him.
Oh boy.
One tuner plus one non. Yeah, because I think that was the Ice Barrier Synchro that did not require a water or Ice Barrier tuner. There was one of them that was not restricted. I think it was.
Trishula wasn't restricted either. You just needed 2 non-tuners. They required 3 monsters to summon Trishula.
Maybe it was Broniac that required the
I think it was actually...
Maybe Trishula was the one that wasn't restricted. Because there was a thing like only one of the ice barriers could easily show up in almost any deck because it was not restricted.
The Broniac could also show up. I think it was the other two. I think it was the tiger-looking one that was requiring an ice barrier card, whilst the level 7 dragon one required a water tuner. I think that's how it went.
Yeah, just ditch a card to return a card to the hand.
That's what it did before.
Only triggers on the synchro summon though.
If this card is special, then if this card is special from the graveyard, you can discard 1 card.
Oh, a different way. Sorry, I missed that bit.
So when it's synchro summoned, you can discard to return a card, and also when it's special summoned from the graveyard, it also can do.
So you kind of want to tribute it for things and resurrect it.
Is that even really better than the original? The original was just discard any number of cards, bounce any number of cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards you discarded. Granted, it was level 5, but like, this one kind of feels more restricted than the original.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, it was unrestricted. Yeah, discarding number of cards. Yeah, it feels...
Feels like a downgrade.
Yeah. Weird. It's not even like they've bumped its stats up or anything either. Oh yes, it's just to give you more options if they restrict and whatnot. So I'm certain this guy was restricted.
Was restricted at some point, but he's been off the ban list for a very long time because he's not that good. good compared to modern Yu-Gi-Oh. So is maybe the difference the fact that it sends.
But looking at when this. Oh no, that's the original, so 2008. Sorry, I'm not looking at the new one. So oops, that's from the old one. Then. Wow, they haven't updated the wiki with the new members.
Well, just type in Brionac on Google, and then you should find it.
There we go. Just, it wasn't in the. That's the wrong Wikipedia one.
Well, I mean, they do the same thing.
Japan. Okay, came out like mid last year as a promo card for V-Jump.
It doesn't seem all too impressive, unless I'm missing something here. It's got a single song, discard one card from your hand, then target one card on the field, return it to the hand. It's got a special song from the graveyard, discard one card, target one card on the field, return it to the hand. Yeah. So unless it's a whole thing of it allows you to return your own stuff.
Well, it just says any. Yeah, it doesn't like give you any restrictions for what you can target.
And like the original specified opponent, maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe
same number of cards your opponent controls.
So maybe it's like a combo thing with returning one of your own pieces to the hand whilst simultaneously discarding a card that you don't need.
Probably, yeah.
Or would rather have in the graveyard, rather.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something we're probably missing with what they're going for.
There's probably something you can do with returning one of your own things.
Might have been in one of the spell or traps. Ritual Beast Ambush.
I don't think that's a new one. I think that's an older one.
Skelgon. Diviner of the Herald.
Gimme. I want it.
Infernoid Subject. Jetty. Tri-Brigade Mercuria.
Give me Diviner. I want it. I want to throw it in my burger, my hungry burger deck.
Power Planner. Sacrifice Level Up. Spirit Converter. Infernoid Atondel. Ice J Glimmer Augurin.
Imagine if you managed to actually pull the cover of the set. That would be ridiculous. You'd be able to buy like cases of this set.
Orcust Harp Horror. Void Regeneration. Scrap Goblin. Infernoid Onuku. Wing Karibo level 6. Favourite cards? That's a new archetype category.
Favourite cards have been around for a little bit now. The main one I think you would be grabbing is probably Favourite Hero. It's an equipped spell that I think just gives one of your hero monsters Flame Wingman's, burn ability, I think. I can't remember though.
Branded Sword. Though you don't really see a sword in the artwork. Pillar of the Future. Kainos.
That was one of the new Sky Striker cards.
Yeah. Division. Sprite Red. Branded Fusion.
That card. That's the cards. That's kind of busted.
Yeah, the fact that you can fuse from the deck freely.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it requires a particular type of fusion monster, but...
Yeah, but what you do is you'd use Branded Fusion, send the Albaz and just whatever.
Yeah.
To make, one of the two dragons which allow you to fusion summon using cards from your graveyard and your field. One just shuffles, the other banishes, so you probably go with the shuffle. Or, and you'd shuffle Albaz and your monster you just summoned for the Mirror Jade.
Earthbound Renaissance?
Resonance.
Arbitration of White.
Blue Eyes.
And that's for fish.
Oh, different white.
Target one fish monster you control. It's treated as a tuna this turn.
It's hard to remember like which.
You know what? Did they ever do a card which is called Tuna?
I think so.
Because that, if they hadn't, that's a pun that they really
I think they did
effed up. Missing. Pillar of the Future Chaos. Hexa, Spirit of the Ice Barrier. I'm assuming this one. No, that one's. No, this one does the send to the graveyard itself from it.
Ritual Beast Inheritance. Ooh, Ritual Beast. Give me Ritual Beast cards. So how many packs we got left?
6.
So there's still, I think, one or two new Janix cards.
General Wayne of the Ice Barrier. Arbitration of the White. Wonky Quartet. Yeah. Just okay. Ritual Beast Ambush. Void Imagination.
It's just a void imagination.
Infernoid Piety.
Oh, there's one of the bastards. That
Lubillion of the Searing Dragon.
Yeah, that's the one that banishes. That's the fusion dragon I was referring to.
I mean, it was in the artwork of the fusion card.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming the other one is the other one.
Yeah, the other one is Mirror Jade.
Branded Retribution. Genius Ally Duradart. This is another one that existed originally.
Yeah.
Ebon Sun. Ebon Sun. Face up monsters you control, destroy a battle or card effect. Gain life points equal to the combined original attack. If a monster is special summoned from your graveyard, you can target one of them. It gains 1,000 attack. If spell or traps is discarded from your hand to the graveyard, you can target one of them and add it to your hand.
I can see that last bit somewhat coming in handy for a deck, maybe like Witchcrafter, who often discard their spells and get them back.
You know the other thing though. No, wait, I was thinking something else. I was about to say Darkworld might like it, but no, they'd want it to be working with the monsters rather than
to discard their spells.
No, that was just an initial quick like, oh wait, discard heavy would be no.
There's probably a few that don't mind being discarded, but
oh, well the Ice Barrier. Combo it with Brainiac. Discard a spell card and you can get it back.
Maybe, but
I'm just saying it is a possible combo that they've got here.
Yeah.
To throw that in if you're going to do a discard like thing with them. Especially
with
base.
Ice Barrier, you probably want to be discarding a monster that works in the graveyard more often than not.
Electrode Beast. Anyone? Toy Tank. Electro Blaster. Infernoid Attendel. Proxy F Magician.
I think it's like relates to fusions.
Yep, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters on your field as fusion. Basically, it pretty much just lets it be polymerization.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You've got a link monster that allows you to link summon during your opponent's turn with it. So. But it says during your main phase, so you've got to do it during your turn.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, it's a link monster, so if you've
Yeah.
got like a fusion monster that requires a link monster as fusion material, then it works with that.
No, I mean, you don't even have to use it
Yeah,
as
you don't
part
have
of the fusion summon.
Yeah.
As long as you can just keep it alive, that's one fusion each turn.
Sure.
So,
3 packs left. Can we get the last new
Toy
decks?
Tank, Toy Soldier, Sprite Jet, Sprite Pixis, Void Vanishment.
Onto the toy tank at the front.
Hmm?
The bent at the top, I think.
No, I think it was just the angle.
2 more packs to get the last new Gen X. Can we get it?
Bunch of Beast Bodies, Life Hack, Infernoid Patty, Undine again, Ritual Beast Ulti
Gimme!
I cannot pronounce that one.
I need a Ritual Beast.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You
I
don't.
have a Ritual Beast deck.
And then we get
Final one.
Spirit Beast Tamer Winder, Life Hack, Arbitration of the White, Mirror Match, Branded
Another
Fusion.
Okay, so we missed out on one of the new Gen X's, which is a Link monster, which is basically Gen X controller, but as a Link monster.
Back to the wiki.
It's probably easier just typing the name of the set in Google, and then you can bring up the wiki page.
Wow, there's a lot of archetypes. They put stuff in here.
Yep. I threw some stuff in for you, Bell.
Karibo, Wing Karibo, Elemental Hero, Ice Barrier, Genex Ard,
Phantom
Genex
Knights.
Infernoid, Void, Ritual Beast Tamer, Ritual Beast
Ancient
Ulti,
Gear.
Toy, Synchro, Earthbound, Sky Striker Ace, Archfiend, Yubel, Phantom Knight, Ancient Gear, Blue Eyes, and Chaos.
Well, we definitely
And
didn't
full
see
armor and white.
Definitely didn't see some of those.
What the image? Shining Star Dragon. What the freaking heck is that thing? Yeah, it's the Crimson Dragon.
Yeah. But again,
Yeah, tuner with 0 attack and defense, level 4. If it's in your hand, target one dragon synchro monster in your grave, special summon it but no effect. Then you can synchro summon one dragon synchro monster using this card. Okay, so that was a weird one. But okay, so you can res a synchro dragon synchro from your grave, negating its effect, and then you can just instantly synchro separately with it. You don't have to use that one you resurrect, you just have to use the Shining Star Dragon as part of it. But the one you summon at the end cannot be destroyed by battle. I mean, level 4, which is not bad for pulling out the Signer Dragons. So, yeah, it's a weird one, but kind of
depends
cool.
on what you use it with, I guess.
I mean, that would have been a cool one I'd have liked. So I had a lot of like level 4 and 3 dragons, so that would have been a nice thing. Yeah, there's
Lancia, Ancestral Dragon of the Ice Mountain. The totally not Ice Barrier synchro, I guess.
That is, yeah, the quarter century one as
Well,
well.
that's a secret rare as well.
Nice barrier. Arms of...
There it is.
That's the one that's the synchro.
No,
we
the
got.
one below.
Repair Genex controller.
That's the one you missed.
Add one Genex monster into the once per chain. for Genix's edition by drawing it. Immediately, normal summon the Genix. Wow, in fact, it normal summons it rather than special is interesting.
Yeah.
Cannot special summon from the X deck rest of this turn except using a Genix tuner.
That's probably because there are some Gen X cards that have an effect on normal summon.
Yeah, there was the case.
I think Undine's one of them, the original.
Yeah.
And Undine's like one of the most important cards for a Gen X deck.
Just quickly check on the other ones. No Axels on the Synchros. That one's triggered on stuff going in the grave. Birdman is a self
Birdman
thing.
is just a generically decent card.
Changer. Oh yeah, changes attributes of cards on the field. Good if you need to rig up for one of the synchros.
Mm.
I mean, was it also just checking? No, it wasn't the tuner as well. So.
What are you looking for?
I'm just seeing like what effects it would have worked with. Oh yeah, I think that's the thing. Like the Allied Genix was like attribute manipulation a lot.
Yeah.
Because Chemstryer was another one that manipulates attributes. And it was also one of the tuners, so it could thing. Crusher. No, that one just destroys when it's normal summoned, so there's one that would work with.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, it's when I'm also the same attribute as normal summoned you get to destroy.
Yeah.
But I guess it partners up
Still
with
works.
the synchro, the link pretty well.
Yeah. Duradark hasn't been that.
Yeah.
We just saw it.
Yeah. Power Cell.
Doesn't. It's a booster.
Yep. Reveler.
He's a normal summon, I think.
Negate the activate. No, it's just a.
Oh no, he's a negation. No, I'm thinking
Oh, if you negate, you can special summon it.
Oh right.
So yeah, you have some sort of negator for an
I think
effect.
solar for normal summon.
Solar was a burner, but it could. Because Solar was the big one of the main deck ones, which was it could be you could tribute summon it with one tribute if it was a Genix. Remote. Yeah, this was one that manipulated the names, so it turned them into Genix. It could become Genix controller, which was say handy for some of the synchros. Solid. Send a face-up water Genix you control to the grave to draw 2. Handy if you can manipulate types as well. Alright, Trion was one of the synchros. And Triforce was the other one for the allies. Volcannon. Send a fire to the grave to burn the opponent for the level. Oh no, so to destroy. Yeah, and then you burn for the level of destroy. So again, handy with the type manipulation. Just going to open the pages rather than that. Army, when it's tribute summoned by using a Genix, just get to blow a card up. Blast Fan, special when it's special summoned, add a Dark Genix from the deck to the hand. Controller
is controller.
Doctor,
Tribute
a Genix controller to destroy a card. Furnace,
No.
summons if you have controller.
You can normal summon it without tributing.
That might work with. No, because the XYZ the link just summons them automatically anyway.
Well, no, it would still have to tribute if you were normal.
Well, I mean, you have control already in play.
True, so it kind of works, I guess.
Yeah, so you could do that. I mean, that sets you ready to go thermal.
Yeah, though I'm not sure people would go thermal.
Gaia is you can sacrifice controller to shield itself.
Neutron's normal.
Yeah, during the end phase.
During the end phase.
Add a machine tuner from the deck to the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be what you were thinking of. Power
Power
plant
is
we just
normal.
got. Yeah. Another way of getting, and it says level 3 Genix. Oh, Genix effects, and not even normal, so you can't even get controller with it. Interesting.
Don't really need to if you can get Undine.
Recycled. Copy the name of any Genix in the grave, but you're only ever going to do it on controller, so. Searcher. When it's destroyed. Special summon a Genix for 1500 or less from the deck.
It's just a floater.
It's yeah, but kind of one of those rare ones where its own attack means you can't search itself. Yeah, solos though. Normal summon by tributing 1 Genix, and then inflict 500 damage to your opponent each time a Genix monster you control is sent to the graveyard.
You said normal summon on the card, I just couldn't remember in what form.
Yeah. It was to do with the tribute. Like I said, you can... like how Furnace negates its need for a tribute. This one reduces its cost by 1 because it's a level 7. So, not bad. And like I said, get this thing out early and then you can, you're burning the... And in fact, yeah, you can just burn the opponent every time you're synchroing. So, spare. You can just turn itself into a Genix controller each turn. I guess that's the one you'd use with, what's its name?
I think it's a newer card, but not this new.
Hidden Arsenal 2?
No, Hidden Arsenal.
It's one of the originals.
Never mind.
The original Turbine was the booster.
Another booster.
That one was fun. You just use Searcher to pull it out. And then you automatically have an 1800 attack monster, which is just going to grow as you yank more of them out your deck. I like that one because of it.
Undine is the most important one of all of them.
Yeah, get the controller in. The worker.
Tribute itself, I think.
Tribute itself to some special summon a Genix from your hand.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you pull it out with something, you can just then instantly go bloop. Or it's a way of getting solar out turn 1.
True.
You just summon this thing, tribute it, and then get solar.
You would have to open both of them to do that, though.
You know what I mean, though. It's if you haven't got anything to work with for solar, you can just instantly get it with in 1 turn. So, otherwise, yeah, there isn't really much purpose to it.
I can't imagine those solar doing a whole lot.
I mean, still getting back then, getting a 2500 out right away was a pretty major deal.
True, but nowadays it'll get removed very quickly.
Geo, which is switch its attack and defense around for a turn.
Well, I mean, this is probably all going to be synchros.
Yeah, I think we are onto the synchros. Hydro, healing yourself.
So, steam healer.
Locomotion. Just as soon as it's synchro summon, nick the highest level of your opponent's monsters.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the most you're gonna get from one of the older synchro monsters. Probably the best of like the old era.
Still, Genix Accelerator. When a Genix monster is added from your deck to your hand, you can just special summon it.
The Genixes did tend to do sort of things like that. I think that like when they're destroyed or summoned, you summon another one of a similar, of a lower level or something.
Crusher. When this card is normal summon, add a level 4 Genix. You have another one that could work with the thing.
Add Argenix.
And Argenix still were playing with different attributes.
Yeah.
So helpful for bits. Magma. Normal summon, add 1 level 2 Argenix.
Yeah, the Argenixes were all about like adding like different levels.
Oracle.
Generally.
This card is added from your deck to your hand by the effect of a Genix. Special summon it. Cannot be used as a synchro material except for a synchro Genix.
The Argenixes are probably like the most consistent
Overseer.
Of, like, cards.
When it's normal or special summon 1 level 3 or lower from your hand.
You wouldn't want to summon.
No, it was a tuner itself as well. Turbo.
Turbo is like level
Add 1 level 1 Genix to your hand.
Yeah. And then the new one.
Turing, yeah. Which is based on one of the old ones. Especially on the Skybound, immediately after, then you can just synchro summon Genix Synchro.
Yeah, during your opponent's turn.
This card can be treated as level 1 or 3 when synchroing, which is handy. Something thermal, and then the other OG lot.
Yeah.
So, Ultimum, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, select 2 Genix and return them to the deck. So it's your little recycler.
Well, you don't really need that anymore because of the new synchro.
Thermal, 200 attack for every fire in the grave, and when it destroys a monster in battle, it burns for 200 for every Genix in the grave.
Yes.
This was basically the original top dog for the roster. Yes, Solar technically starts with more power, but when you consider this was what?
It wouldn't have had more attack because you would have already.
I was about to say though.
One fire.
I was about to say that. This would have been stronger because you'd have had a fire used in the synchro summon. And that's before you got into the allied Genix if they played with attributes. So. But they're burning for damage as well. You're guaranteed to do at least 200. Unless control has been removed from your grave.
Number of Genix monsters in your graveyard.
And you had to use controller for the synchro.
You'd have had 2 at least.
Well, it just says non-tuner fire. So if you threw this in another deck, you wouldn't have. You may not have Furnace in your grave. Yeah, but pure Genix, you've got at least 2.
But Thermal was Thermal the 5 or was it?
Thermal was the fire.
The 5.
Yeah.
Thermal
5 plus 3. But then Furnace.
Furnace was the 5.
5, yeah. But then remember, it could summon without tribute if you had controller in play. So, yeah.
We got Vindicate.
Yep. It cannot be targeted for an attack, and if it destroys by battle, add a Genix from your deck to your hand.
Yeah, it's alright.
Although you'll have to do probably type manipulation for this because it's level 8, and the wind ones, I think, are level 3. Well, hold on. We'll see. Windmill is 7, so it would be level. Yeah, it'd be level 4. Blast Fan would be level 4, so yeah, you'd probably want to either use. You'd probably You'd either use type manipulation to get Furnace to be wind type,
or you would use that level 1 Argex tuner when it gets added to the hand. It special summons itself and use it with Windmill.
Yeah.
Because Windmill's level 7, level 1 tuner.
Yeah, but it is a trickier one to pull around that one. But you can understand why. Cannot be selected as an attack target.
Yeah.
That is probably, that probably still is one of the most powerful abilities you can have. Just making yourself untargetable. 300 attack for each face down spell and trap on the field. Then you can send 1 card from your hand to the grave to destroy 1 face down spell or trap.
I mean, that's only really going to be good against trap-based decks, because most modern decks nowadays run maybe 1 or 2 traps.
Yeah, not as good as it once was.
Yeah.
But if you're able to set up into Vindicate, it's, probably one of those things, pure Genix, run 1 of this, and then just use it as synchro fodder.
Yeah. It's still pretty tough, though, to try and even get into something like something like one of those. You've got to go
Why
through
is
quite a few.
Evil Swarm Compeller as a related card to
Oh,
Genix?
because he's if you look at the art.
Oh, it's the train, yeah.
Yeah.
Locomotion.
Evil Swarm were basically corrupted versions of monsters from different archetypes.
Yeah. Oh, it's from one of the later hidden arsenals.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I was just wondering why it was showing up on the G-Next page.
Yeah. You've had a few. There are a few archetypes where they've had cards which are all have like some reference to a different archetype because of story reasons.
I mean, the dual terminal stuff was really story focused. Supreme Rule. I'm seeing these other cards. What's the Supreme Rule Dragons? Ancient Gear Dragon. Wait, I'm certain that exist originally.
Yeah.
But it says new.
Oh, maybe it's.
That's what I say. I was certain that was an old one.
You're probably thinking of a different one. But no, I don't think Ancient Gear Dragon existed because they always went by like Gadgiltron or something.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Give me the retro beasts.
I'm trying to find this. Say what the thing. For giving you only 5 cards in a pack, you expect the overall set to be smaller number.
Not really.
118
Yeah, that's the one
cards.
at the bottom there, you see.
Yeah,
It's
118 in the set.
Quarter century only.
So Blaze, Supreme Royal Dragons. 2 level 7s, detach one material, destroy 1 card in your hand or field, and 1 card opponent controls. Banish 2 dragon and or fire monsters from your hand and or graveyard. Special summon this card from the graveyard. Turn it to the extra deck so it can recycle itself.
I think it's supposed to go with Dragon Rulers.
Though being level 7, it would work well in Red Eyes themed decks.
It would work with Red Eyes, yeah.
So,
you occasionally have the odd fire monster in Red Eyes too.
But I mean, just like I said, because that deck, that archetype centres around the level 7 end.
Yeah.
For the most of them anyway. You had some lower and higher stuff. Yeah, this definitely doesn't look like any of the others, doesn't it? Controlling monsters, or if the only monsters you control, you can special summon it without tribute.
Normal summon without tribute.
That's what I'm saying, tribute. Opponent affects a spell or trap, send 1 machine from your hand or field, well, have access on the field, or Ancient Gear Golem from your deck to negate the effect.
Not bad.
500 attack, 2500 defense, so...
Can't be special summoned, so you're always summoning an attack position. And there's the card that's brand new, that's only available at
Blue Eyes Ultimate, or 3 Blue Eyes monsters, plus 1 Chaos or Blackluster Soldier ritual monster. When your opponent affects a card or effect, negate the activation if you do destroy it. You can only activate once in response to each card type once per turn. This face-up card leads the field by your opponent. Special summon 1 Blue Eyes, 1 Chaos Ritual or 1 Blackluster Ritual monster from your graveyard or extra deck. Yeek. So you could bring out one of the Blue Eyes fusion or synchro monsters.
Yeah, because you're probably not going to be using it with the Blackluster stuff. Because you're already using it, you already need the Blue Eyes card. So when it says Chaos, you're probably going to be using like Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon or Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon.
Not bad though to throw into a Blue Eyes deck.
If you can fork out the money for it, because it's about £800.
But I'm saying though, if you were able to get one,
yeah,
like 5k attack as well. So
that's what the original Dragon Master Knight was. This is a retrain of that.
Well, so yeah, instead of using Blackluster Soldier, it's Chaos Magician on it. For the 5k attack plus 500 for every dragon you control except itself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you want... was that enough attack for you? Apparently not. Although really, wouldn't Buster Blader have been a better partner for that boosting effect rather than Blackluster Soldier?
Yeah.
Because that's more his thing, and his archetype is boosting with dragons.
Yeah.
Either just your opponent or stuff on your own. Because remember, there was remember having a card which was an enhancement of him, which was gain attack for every dragon just on both graveyards, rather than just your opponent's stuff.
Yeah.
So, it definitely was it's just a weird choice there to have done it. You know, I guess it's probably because, you know, that was during, you know, you only had fusion and ritual as like your special types back then.
Yeah.
I guess it's because they probably wanted to do a fusion ritual hybrid. Well, at least, you know, linked up, you know, fused up monster of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, I think your box was fairly decent. I mean, you got cards like Kurkara, Divine Incarnate, got multiple gigantic sprites, you got sprite starter, you got, branded fusion, God forbid.
I got Exodia.
Yeah, you got Cartesia, you got most of the Gen X cards that you were looking for your collection.
Yeah. Now they just need to reprint the rest. Because, give me the whole roster. I mean, I want to hopefully do like upgrades of the other 3 core members. So we got Undyne redone, so why not do Blast Fan, Gaia, and Furnace? Just complete the core 4, and that's kind of all done.
Yeah.
Because that's, what you want. I'll grab one of... Oh well, that'll be fine, I'll tidy it up later.
Yeah.
Just pop that back up over the top of that.
And now we've
Way
got
for Alex.
some...
Just turn that on. Let me move this up way for a
There
second.
almost
so
were
I can
90
show it.
packs today for this, but I wanted to make sure that these packs were fine.
You want to take the chair with you?
Yeah, I'm going to grab a chair. Been getting electric shocks from my chair at work recently. The last time I even...
check that they haven't decided to start putting cranks on you and rig some electrodes up to the thing?
I don't know. I've looked... The last time I was looking where I was touching the chair with my foot, and I actually saw the bolt go across from the metal to my foot.
Eek. Then don't be doing it barefoot.
Well, I was wearing a shoe.
That's rubber, so you shouldn't...
It's
rubber on the base of your shoe.
Well, I didn't touch it with the base of my shoe, I touched it with this bit.
Yeah, that.
Right. So, last time I opened this card game, it was 38 packs of Booster Set 1. I've got Booster Set 2 and 3 with me today. This one is my favourite of the 3 because it introduces the Katana World archetype. Well, the Katana World. Just Katana World. So most of the cards in here are Katana World. And in particular, it's got my favourite monster of all time in it, which is called Nanomachine Ninja Tsukikage. That's the card I am hoping to pull today. So we've got Castling, Sea-Spitting Urikumaru, Thousand Rapier Dragon, Art of Item Blasting, and Art of Explosive Hades Fall, which is our first double rare already. Next one.
Yeah.
Got Actinites the Fool, Steelhead Helmet Bear, Force Return, Actinites the Magician, and Ammonite Ifrit as our first rare. And next one we've got Steel Wall Beheading Crab, Actinites the Fool, Raid Claw Dragon, Demon Way Geppa Kugiri, and then our first triple rare, Emperor Dragon Gale Khan. That's a big guy. Okay, triple rare. Up there. can't remember what the two... Oh yeah, I got... Because I've opened the set before, I ended up pulling Nanomachine Ninja Tsukikage, as well as a card called Secret Sword Star Crusher, I think was what the card was called. Let's see. Blade Tiger, Gurenbu. We've got Gambit. Protector of Friendship, Barbados. Dandy Guy Citri, and we've got Demon Way Karakuranai. Double rare impact for the Demon Way, well, for the, is it Demon? The Skull Warrior cards for the Katana World. That's cool. Haven't got one of those yet. So, let's see. Sea Splitting Irakumaru. Blade Tiger Gurenenbu, yeah. Dragon Bond, Actor Knight, High Priestess, and Psychic Knife Dragon. There we go. We've got Casting. Sea Splitting Irakumaru. Getting a lot of Irakumarus. Dragon Knight Shingen. Shooting Cross Knives Right Hand. And Return to the Underworld Rare. Oop, that's 3 packs, not 1. Mantis Dragon Drantis. Demon Way Norihikagami. Yeah, that sounds about right. Finish Bow Lorange. Dandy Guy Citri, and SP. Nice. Witch of Destruction. Hearty the Devastator. I don't know what SP replaces. I don't know if it replaces triple rare or double rare, but that's, I think, my first Buddy Fight SP card. Very nice. Very nice artwork, that. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, well, look at that.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay. Put that there. Yeah. First SP I've ever opened for Buddy Fight. Hopefully it doesn't replace the triple rare, because I would much rather still have the Nanomachine Ninja Tsukikage, but we'll see. Fire Manipulating Dragon, Vulgarade. We've got Dragon Bond, Burning Bow, and Victory Slash. Then, over here, we've got Ninja Blade Kuragachi, Castling, Drago Bond. Oop, oh, that's too many. Oh dear. Bloodlife Kimensai, and we got Key of Solomon second volume. I forgot the Key of Solomon cards are in the set. I'd like to pull first volume as well, actually, now that I think about it. Whilst I'm at it, it'd be nice to get another first. Demon Way Noroi Hikagami. Fire Manipulating Dragon Vulgarade. Finisher Bow Larange. Stronghorn Dragon Diatlas. And Phantom Ninja Kashin Koji. Actually, I only have 2 of that card, so... And it was like impossible to find other copies of it, so it's kind of nice that I've actually been able to get another one with it. Actonite Lovers, Stealth Ninja Kurakakare Sizer, Black Demon Swordsman Jace Aldis, come on, Dragon Knight Ryoma, and Flash Strike Yamai Hebi as our rare. Actually only have one Flash Strike Yamai Heavy and can't find it elsewhere. So, yeah, that's quite nice. I got another one of those. We got Violent Dragon Borealis, 1000 Rapier Dragon. Come on, be sensible. Art of Body Replacement. I missed one. Did I? No. Oh yeah, I did. Armed Priest Soldier Benkei and a double rare Twin Horn Dragon Arc Girafa. Right, next pack. Still praying for the usual. Ammonite Chimera. Mobile Ninja Jiraiya. Eastern Demon Sword Emperor Baal. Demon Realm Computer Visago. And another Ammonite Ifrit. There we got, what, 4 packs left on the left side? Alright, over here we've got Ammonite Polar Bear. Steel Wall Beheading Crab, Force Return, Full Aims for the Wilderness, and Kosher for our rare. We've got Ninja Blade, Kuragachi, Gambit, Protector of Friendship, Barbados, Holy Moly, and Cyber Onmyoji Senmei. Right. Next pack. We've got Gunrod Martel, Demonway Sakura Fubiki, Actinites The Fool, Demonway Shienreka, and Kier Solomon First Volume. Nice. I'll be going straight into the Magic World deck, or one of them, whichever one needs more gauge. Steelhead Helmet Bear, Stealth Ninja Kirikakure Saizo, Ammonite Polar Bear, Full Aims for the Wilderness, and Clear Serenity. Ooh, yes, I will take a Clear Serenity. Right. It's like Kier Solomon First Volume, only you get an extra card in the gauge on top of it. So instead of 2, you get 3. Right, I think we're going on from the right side now. So we've got Stealth Ninja Kirikakure Saizo, Ammonite Polar Bear, Eastern Demon Sword Emperor Baal, Accelerate Ninja Hayate, and, ooh, triple rare. This is one of the other triple rares I was hoping to get, as it is Evil in Heart Yami Gitsune. Ooh, do like Yami Gitsune. So those are my 2 double rares for the set. So no Nanomachine Ninja Tsukikages, unfortunately, but I made up for it by getting the other of the triple rares I was hoping to get, as well as opening an SP, which, not easy. So overall, pretty good box. So we got Mobile Ninja Jiraiya, Steel Wall Beheading Crab, Black Swordsman Jace Aldis, Actinites Magician, and Actinites The World. The World! Takio Tonari! I think it's a JoJo reference, I haven't seen it.
I thought you were trying to do the flashlight morpher that Zero the World had.
Oh, I don't know how that goes.
Well, it just says The World.
Oh.
So.
Jiraiya, Violent Dragon Borealis. We got 1000 Rapier Dragon. Got Gyata Crush Knuckle, and another Return to the Underworld. So, I think we're looking at maybe 2 or 3 doubles left. Maybe 2 doubles. Violent Dragon Boralios. Armed Priest Soldier Benkei. Eastern Demon Sword Emperor Baal. Dragonblade Drago Breach. And Armonite Formation. There we go. Armonite Chimera. Armonite Polar Bear. Raidclaw Dragon. Armonite Wall Lizard. And Exorcist Stomp. A lot of Danger World cards.
Maybe sending you a message.
Danger, danger. High voltage.
That wasn't the reference I had in my head.
Yeah.
I had Lost in Space going in my head.
I don't know what that one is.
It's an old TV show that was around when I was young. I think it was already discontinued by then. They tried like a reboot film in the early noughties. There was like a Netflix series in recent years as well.
We've got Secret Sword Shooting Star here. Is it one of our rares? I think I've actually pulled Actonite to Chariot before.
Check my phone off the cable and pass it over.
Yoink.
I think you'll even be familiar with one of the people who actually was in the film. If I'm remembering the face correctly for it.
Actonite's Hermit. Fire Manipulating Dragon Volga Raid. Finisher Bow Larage.
Okay, yeah, so the original
Ninja
show
Arts
was...
Steel Ball and Kier Solomon's second volume.
Yeah, the original show was from the 60s, and yet it was still being repeated, because it was just that sort of era of things. Yeah, the film was 1998. Yeah, Matt LeBlanc was in it, there we go. That's why I say it's certain of that there, yeah. So
Ninja Blade
so
Kuragachi.
quite a young one of him.
Gambit.
We also had William
Dragon
Hurt
Knight.
in there.
I don't know who William Knight is.
William Hurt.
William Hurt.
Yeah. So late
Ammonite William Wall Lizard and Dragon Knight Vlad Dracula. Ew, double rare.
Like, you should be familiar because he plays the, like I said, he was the one playing General Ross in the MCU.
Oh,
which
right.
obviously Harrison Ford is taking over
Yeah.
for. So.
Coming soon to your local cinema.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you did send me it because I said.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
So the first bit was what everyone was said, and everyone just it was the bit everyone had described from CinemaCon, and like I said, right up to the bit with Isaiah standing up and shooting.
Secret Sword.
Everything after that
Fang.
is new trailer stuff. So, and I think the one unfortunately don't get like a proper view of the new Falcon. You get like a very brief bit of him in that flight scene.
Yeah.
But like we don't really see like what they've changed on the suit and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the guy in the suit. Well, I think that was a little bit of a miss because obviously he's going to be playing a pretty obviously major role now if he's taking up the mantle of Falcon. So.
And then double rare Extermination Ninja slashing Asura.
I mean, you get a brief tease of the villain for the film. Did you not spot it?
Asaya.
Nope.
No,
Red
Hulk.
Leader.
Oh, leader?
Yeah. The guy from Incredible Hulk is reprising the role. Because that was teased at the very end of it, the guy with the blood dripping onto his head as it starts sort of mutating.
No.
Yeah.
I've heard of leader though.
He's like the main villain from the Hulk stuff.
Sakura Fubuki.
He's kind of like the opposite to the Hulk, whereas Hulk is all caused from rage and whatnot.
Ammonite
Leader is entirely intelligence-based.
Ammonite Tiger.
But you do see him in the trailer from behind. He's wearing the hat to sort of cover up. He's like in that house, sort of looking out, and as I say, you can see the green skin. So it's clear that obviously what's happened with Isaiah is he's been mind controlled. And yes, while the leader doesn't have mind control abilities himself, you can imagine with his intelligence, he's probably been able to replicate Hydra's mind control technology that was used to control Bucky.
Yeah.
So I do kind of find it a bit of a shame they have decided to throw Red Hulk into the trailer.
Wanted to get people excited to see something.
Yeah, but then it's kind of taking away, it's like, like, when you think about it, like, it's sort of meant to be, like, yes, we obviously have the series to do it, but this is sort of meant to be, more centred on Sam, sort of, up and now in the role as Captain America. And no, it is basically being like, yeah, but Red Hulk. White guy is more important than the black character. It doesn't exactly give a good look.
No.
Even though, yeah, Red Hulk is going to be entirely CGI and whatnot, but it's just like the white actor with the big name versus the actor of colour. Yeah.
So that's
not the best.
That is Cyber Ninja Squad. Got some nice double rares that I was looking for. Got triple rare that I was looking for, and a triple rare that I wasn't. Even Heart Yamagitsune is very cool. And then we got an SP card, which is very, very nice. Is it on camera? I can't see how. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not exactly a very high quality card.
Yeah.
It was bought on it's sort of, I mean, I bought it on sale as well, so, but it was like, I mean, it's like okay quality stuff to start with. But obviously, the focus is not the quickest.
Yeah. And now we've got the third booster set, Drum's Adventure. Drum's Adventure introduces the Dungeon World cards. So there's going to be a lot of Dungeon World in here. And there's also going to be a lot of Drum Bunker Dragon appearing in different worlds as he travels to them. So you have him in Magic World as a mage. You got him in Dungeon World as a brave. You also have his upgraded form, which is Thunder Knight Dragon Drum Bunker Dragon. Well, Thunder Knight Dragon Drum Bunker Dragon, I think. Something like that. Anyway, let's get on with it. Cards I'm looking for: Legendary Brave Tasuku, as well as
Mountain Cow.
No mountain cows. But I'm looking for Bladewing Phoenix as well. So we got Actonite's Justice, Gummy Slime, Gummy Me, Thunder Knight's Broadsword Dragon, Actonite's Hanged Man, and Dragon Barrier as our first rare of the set. Then let's open this up. You've got Fate Skeleton, Thunder Knight's Iron Fist Dragon, Thunder Knight's Brass Shield Dragon, Actonite's High Priest, and ooh, hello! Triple rare, Drago Wizard, Kinos Axia. That was the other triple rare I was hoping to pull. So, yay.
You might want to hold the card a little more forward. And, yeah, no, holding it higher. Yeah. But like, when the height you were holding it, like the bottom chunk of the card was sort of being cut off.
Fun fact, this is probably one of the earliest examples of a trans character in a cartoon.
I mean, more permanent anyway, because the amount of animes in particular, and even cartoons that did at least, an episode of, hey, I want to try being the other gender, and
Yeah.
that problem is that was the phase of when they all were like, let's just use it as a punchline for a joke.
Yeah.
Which was, you know.
Venus Arxia was a trans dragon.
Right.
So let's see, we got Drago Wizard, Rainbow
hold it
Horn.
forward there.
Okay. Blade Chakram Dragon. Drago Genius. Cecile's Spell Disarm. And double rare. Mana Booster Melikin. Yeah, so put that one there. Put the rest there. So yeah, there's only really then one triple rare that I'm looking for now, which is then Legendary Brave Tasuku. Will I pull Legendary Brave Tasuku? Who knows? We got Skull Golem. Stay tuned. Skull Golem Mazubaha. Bardish Drake. Dragon Knight Kagyo? Dominion Rod. And Guardian Dragon of the Ruins Meteor Rain. That's cool. It's a cool big dragon for Dungeon World. Pretty much the only thing you can be sure of is, regardless of what world it is, even if it's not Dragon World, there will be dragons in that world. There we go. We got Bye Bye Later. Emperor Shield. Then we got Aroy Lance Dragon. Justice Hammer, and hang on, there we go. Thunder Knight's Battle Axe Dragon. It's a giant dragon wielding a giant axe. Well, it axes a lot of questions.
To itself.
But deals too much damage to really get much answer back.
That's why I say the damage is too much to itself.
Yeah. Scouts criticizing Kiowa. Dragon Knight Saito. Foil Rare Dragon Barrier. That's cool. Gospel of the White Dragon Deity. And
Wait, there's a voice card in there?
Yes, there is. No, it's... But it's a good card, though. This is a foil rare, so I'll just put that to one side. So yeah, this third set was the first set to actually introduce foils for cards which weren't normally foil. So they did the whole Pokemon thing of like they foiled up like commons and uncommons and rares and whatnot that weren't actually foil as sort of like a bonus card you could get sometimes. Oh, I mean, Pokemon did it every time.
Yeah, guaranteed.
But with Buddy Fight, it wasn't a guarantee.
Oh no, apart from that one set where I pulled no rare cards whatsoever for some... And that was a sealed box.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that was all about, though. Actonite's Empress, Leaping Ninja Saratobi, Dragon Knight Nagakura, Dragon Vanquishing Sword Dragon Slayer, and Actonite's The Emperor.
And there's another way I know that anyone like, well, maybe where I bought it from did, resealed it and whatnot, still had the original, proper Pokemon cellophane on it, and they'd only just got the delivery, and they were just they put it straight out of the thingy box. So delivery box, open up the actual, box of boxes, and pull that straight out. So like it was fresh from delivery. So unless someone earlier in the chain did something, it's such a weird. But then, like I said, it's still a full number of cards in it, so it's not like it was...
Yeah. Fire Streak Ninja Goken.
Probably say packaging error.
Shadow Shamshir Dragon. Big Surprise Pandora. And, there's our other triple rare as Dragonblade wielding Sheelavana. I'm actually not too fussed about getting that as the other triple rare. yeah, I mean, that works with one of the decks that I had been putting together, so yeah, I'm fine with that. Fine with that, yeah. Now we're just looking at double rares, and I think there are a few that I can think of. Obviously, Bladewing Phoenix being one. Then there's also whatchamacallit? Trying to think. Double rare. I cannot think of it right now. Oh, isn't that a triple rare? Brave Seeker Glory Armor? I don't know. Aftermath Gaku. Scout criticizing Kiowa. Thunder Knight's main Gorsh Dragon. Dark Ninja Technique Poison Mist Formation. And, oh, hello, we got our double rare Dancing Magician Tetsuya. I can't remember if I ended up buying a playset of Dancing Magician Tetsuya or not, but if I didn't, then I got an extra one to throw in there. He's not a bad card by any means at all. He gives double strike to, or double attack to any adventurer when it links attack with it, so that's cool. Toto of the Unseen Hands, Thunder Knight's Broadsword Dragon, Leather Buckler Dragon, Wolf of Mibu, and Mimic with a Prize.
I don't know if you ever did that.
Yeah, I have, yeah. We got Actonite's Justice, Bucket Armed Dragon, Thunder Spirits, or Spartus rather. Dangerous Fuse was a common that I was hoping to pull. And then All Pike Dragon. If we can get more Dangerous Fuses, I am happy with that.
Well, watch out they don't blow up in your face.
Yeah, that is the issue, isn't it? That's pretty much the issue with a lot of Dungeon World cards. There are cards which kind of just blow up in your face, literally. Staff of Monster, Master Alerta, Magical Fighter Seijuro Mado, Dragon Knight Saito, Drago Wizard Tempest Wing, and Evil Break. Yeah, I think I've probably missed out on... Oh no, maybe it's a double rare Brave Equipment Glory Seeker. I don't know, I can't remember. Hopefully I get it, if it's still a possibility. Actonite's Empress, Drago Genius, Dragon Knight Kagekyu, Tail Sword Dragon, and Thunder Knight's Drum Bunker Dragon. That's the first of the different versions of Drum. This one he trained with the Thunder Knights from his world and became one of them. We've got Skull Golem Mazubaha, Thunder Knight's Broadsword Dragon, Actonite's Justice Foil, Sniping Ninja Yoichi, and Gotcha. Actually glad I got another copy of Gotcha, because that card I could not find anywhere. It's a very good card if you're trying to do stuff with the Magic World version of Drum, because it allows you to use your opponent's gauge to cast your stuff, which is pretty nasty. We got Leaping Ninja Saratobi, Fate Skeleton, you got Leather Buckler Dragon, Demon Lord's Dungeon, And Mimic with a prize. Yeah, this is one of those ones which kind of can blow up in your face, because when it's destroyed, you put the top card of each player's deck into the drop zone. If the card put into the drop zone is a monster card, that player takes 1 damage. If the card put into the drop zone is not a monster card, that player gains 1 life.
Mentioning mimics, it turns out we've had mimics in Elden Ring the entire time.
Mm.
You know those enemies that are actually another enemy? Like, they've had a few, like, human type characters that, you know, the NPC, you know, the wild enemy ones, that when you attack them, they then transform into something else.
Maybe.
Normally the bears.
Oh, maybe?
They're actually referred to as mimics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! So the enemy people, you know, people would think...
Bye-bye, late.
I mean, you know, you think of mimics in the Souls game, you're thinking of the chest.
Yeah.
No, the ones
Dragonite
that
Sight.
you hit, and if you don't kill them quickly enough, they just replace themselves with a rune bear, normally. Those are actually mimics.
I've gotten like 3 Dragon Barrier rares, because I got 2 regular rares and 1 as a foil. That's kind of rare to get like 3 of the same rare in a set.
And it's rare for you to go on like that. About rares.
Yeah. Sometimes opening these packs can be a bit of a pain. Toto of the Unseen Hands, Bardiche Drake. We got Leaping Ninja Saratobi as a foil. Just saw that as a foil. Secret Arts Dance of Guardian Swords and Continue as our rare. So that's what, the first half done. Both of the triple rares have revealed themselves, as well as 2 of the double rares. We're still hoping to get Bladewing Phoenix as the top hope. Other cards we might be looking for, I guess, like some of the Skull Warrior or Katana World double rares. Staff of Monster Master Alerta, Magical Fighter Seijiro Mado, Leather Buckler Dragon, One-Eyed Demon Lord Keith One-Eyed, and Thunder Knight's Drago Archer. Now, next pack. Kind of awkward, because sometimes I end up accidentally seeing, like, if the back card is foil or not when I'm trying to open those packs. Aftermath Gaku, Thunder Knight's Main Gorsh Dragon, Foil Dragon Knight Kagekyu, Tuck Sword Dragon, and another rare Gotcha. Cool. I will take another Gotcha.
But is it going?
Huh. I didn't get that one.
Because the gotcha drivers
Oh, right.
is gotcha and go. You should notice that one, you've got the thing.
True. Staff of Monster Master Alerta, Bucket Arm Dragon, Thunder Knight's Broadsword Dragon, Tosa Hound Cobalt, and Brave Sword's Soma Sword. I can't remember if Brave Equipment Glory Seeker's a double or a triple. If it's a double, I'd be over the moon if we managed to pull it. Actonite's Justice, Gummy Slime, Arroy Lance Dragon, Ninja Arts Snake Gaze, and double rare Thunder Knight's Bastard Sword Dragon. There. So looking for, I think we've got like 3 double rares left to find, or maybe one of them is an SP. Maybe there's a buddy rare. Who knows? Only the packs do.
I don't even think they do.
Yeah, maybe. Fire Streak Ninja Gokuen, Magical Fighter Seijiro Mado, Leather Buckler Dragon, and come on, I was just trying to grab that. Drago Wizard Tempest Wing, and Great Spell Deus Ex Machina. Try not to look at what's at back. Bye bye later.
I'll spoil you what's at the back. It's
No.
a card.
Oh, yes.
Oh no, I've been spoiled.
Actonite's Empress, Body Strike, Tail Sword Dragon, and mission card Rest at the Nazaro Hot Springs. We got about 6 packs left from 60 packs overall. Imagine if I did bring that other booster box. Been here for a little bit longer.
Yep.
Fate Skeleton, Dragon Knight Kagekyu, Thunder Knight Brass Shield Dragon, Divine Protection of Shalsana, and a third triple rare. Weird. Demon Lord Gagnar. Did not need another one of him. But I guess it's fine. I didn't realise that they upped the... I couldn't remember if they must have upped the triple rares between the sets. So what, we're looking at only like 2 doubles left, maybe? Toto of the Unseen Hands, Doberman Cobalt, Shadow Shamshir Dragon, You the Man, and Thunder Formation Rare. I guess having another Demon Lord Gargano is fine, because I don't think I have like an actual playset of it, so... Anyway, Scout Criticizing Kiowa, Shadow Shamshir Dragon, Bucket Arms Dragon, come on, Dangerous Fuse, and double rare Magical Secretary Genjiro Saki. Oh boy. Okay, so 1 double rare left in 4 packs. So, Brave Equipment Glory Seeker or Bladewing Phoenix, I guess.
Or none of the above.
Oh, none of the above, because of course they might do that. Fire Streak Ninja Gokuen, Emperor Shield, Aroi Lance Dragon, Flame Master Ganzak Diva, and Missile Magician Adric. They will blow up on a spaceship in space.
Shiny Hisuian Sneasel.
Ooh.
I had not seen the colour scheme for the shiny variant, but I do like the yellow tagging on it. It's so tempting, like, I don't have enough candy and whatnot, but to evolve it into...
Doberman Cobalt, Thunder Knight Iron Fist Dragon, Foil Dragon Knight Hijikata, regular Dragon Knight Hijikata, and Thunderblade Drago Breaker Rare. So, 2 packs. I'll just double check the doubles. We got 4 doubles, yeah. So there should be 1 more double, I believe. Or it gets replaced by like an SP. I don't know. Aftermath Gaku, Blade Chakram Dragon, Dragon Knight Nagakura, Sniping Ninja Yoichi, and this the double rare. It is, and it is Brave Equipment Glory Seeker. Oh man. Well, at least I got one of the 2 that I was hoping to pull for the double rares. That one I actually don't have any copies of because I cannot find a single copy of it anywhere. I have 3 Bladewing Phoenix, so it would have been nice to have had a 4th, to have had a playset, But I am not fussed with having the Brave Equipment Glory Seeker, because I do not have it, and it is a classic card for the Dungeon World. And I don't think it ever got a reprint, unlike Blade Wing Phoenix. Alright.
Not that that matters nowadays.
Not that matters nowadays. Right. Drago Wizard, Rainbow Horn, Skull Golem, Mazu Baha, Drago Genius, Dominion Rod, and Power Ray Maximum. Right. So, that is Drum's Adventure. Surprisingly, we did not pull either Brave Dragon or Drago Wizard's Drum Bunker Dragon. Which, I mean, I'm not too fussed of, because I've already got, like, playsets of each of them, but, you know, interesting that I didn't get them. Rares, they went alright, I think. I got multiple gotcha, which is pretty good. Mimic with a Prize is cool. Yeah. We got a foil rare as well, a Drago Barrier. Double rares. For the most part, they were kind of meh, except until the end when we got Brave Equipment Glory Seeker, which is cool. And then we got 3 triple rares, 2 of which I'm pretty happy about, 1 of which I'm kind of not too fussed about. But that Keenus Axia makes actually our playset of Keenus Axia. So, yay! So that is Buddy Fight. And I'm probably not going to be getting more boxes, because I managed to get these at a bit of a discount, and yeah, boxes at the moment are basically the regular price of a booster box, which is like £60.
Which is not helped by them being an out-of-print thing.
Yep. But it's strange, because you can only really ever find booster sets 1, 2 and 3 anymore. Like all the other ones afterwards, they're harder to find than the original 3. Which is kind of weird how that turned out. But yeah, so probably not going to be bringing any more Buddy Fight, even if I do end up getting more packs, because you guys have seen me open almost 100 packs of it now. Of a dead card game.
Trying to find another one to open.
Yeah. But my first SP pull, and my last probably SP pull from Buddy Fight, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm much happier with how these turned out than the first one, set 1, that I ended up getting alongside these two. So I ended up only getting like, didn't get any like triple rares I was hoping for. But anyway.
Right, yeah, so it'll be Pokemon next month.
I'm scared touching chairs now.
We developed a chair of